Hello everyone, I am Suganya, working in Hindustan Institute of Technology in the Department of Information Technology. Here I am going to discuss the topic about big data analytics. So what is big data analytics and why we go for big data analytics? All are discussed in this video. Overview of big data. Introduction, why big data, and then big data globally, big data's three V's, and big data challenges, and big data in design engineering, reasons for the importance of big data, cloud and big data in e-commerce, big data in PLM, and advantages of the big data. First, introduction. Big data is the term for a collection of data sets so large and complex that it becomes difficult to process using on-hand database management tools or traditional data processing applications. The challenges that we face with the DBMS tools and other technologies is capture, curation, storage, search, sharing, transfer, analysis, and visualization. Why we go for big data? The key enablers for the appearance and the growth of big data are increases in storage capabilities, increases in processing power, and availability of data. Big data globally. So globally, big data is mostly used in the social medias like Facebook, Twitter. Here, Facebook creates over 30 billion pieces of content per day. It stores 3 petabytes of data. And then Twitter produces over 90 million tweets per day. Big data 3 weeks. Where big data is usually transformed in three dimensions: volume, velocity, and variety. Value. Machine generated data is produced in larger quantities than non traditional data. Velocity. This refers to the speed of data processing. Variety. This refers to large variety of input data, which in turns generates large amount of data as output. Some of them go for 4 V's in a big data. So first one was volume, and then second one was velocity, and then third one was variety, and then fourth one was veracity. So the volume, it contains the data at the rest. So wherever the data that will hold some kind of data in the same place is called volume. And then velocity. So velocity, the data that will move one place to some other places, is streaming data called velocity. And then variety. We are using different kind of data. The data that will be structured or unstructured or text, multimedia, some other things. So all these data are comes under variety. And then veracity. So veracity is the data, some uncertainty data. So due to the incompleteness of information, we are calling that data is a uncertainty data. And then big data. So big data equal to transactions plus interactions plus observations. We just observing the data. So based on the data kind, we transacting the data and storing a particular domain in the all these data are comes under the same kind of domain for storing the values. And then big data challenges. So we have to sort 10 TB data into 2 or 5 days. And the 100 nodes clusters should be need for this data to analyze. So it also get 35 minutes of time. And then we are using many applications, many we are using many applications in big data. So first one was healthcare, and then customer size, and then insurance. So in the customer service and insurance also we are using the big data because here also we are going to handling a large amount of data. So for handling this large amount of data, we are go for big data analytics. In healthcare, the average amount of data per hospital will increase from 167 TB to 665 TB in 2015. So, and then with big data, the medical professionals can improve patient care and reduce cost by extracting relevant clinical information from vast amount of data to better understand the past and predict future outcomes. And then customer service. Today, 86% of customers quit doing business with their company because of a bad customer experience. up from 59% of 4 years ago. With big data, service representatives can use data to gain a more holistic view of their customers, understanding their likes and dislikes in real time in order to resolve a problem or capitalize on a happy clients faster. Insurance companies and the government agencies each gather fraud data related to their own individual missions, but the kind, quality, and volume of data compiled varies widely. With big data and insurance or citizen services, provider can apply advanced analytics to data and detect fraud quickly before funds are paid out. The evaluation of business intelligence. Interactive business intelligence and in-memory audibleness, big data, real-time and single view, and then batch processing and distributed data stores, and BA reporting OLAP and data warehouse. OLTPC online transaction process and OLAPC online analytical processing. That means the data warehousing. RTAP means real-time analytics processing in big data architecture and technology. Big data in design and engineering. Engineering department of manufacturing companies being so new 787 aircraft is perhaps the best example of big data. A plane designed and manufactured. A big data needs to be transferred for conversion into machining related information to allow the product to be manufactured. Reasons for the importance of big data: increase innovation and development of next generation product, improve customer satisfaction, sharpen competitive advantages, create more narrow segmentation of customers, and reduce downtime. Cloud and big data. In fact, from a cloud perspective, I believe that the transfer and achieving of big data will become a key capability of a manufacturing focused cloud environment. Servers based on the Intel families are at the heart of infrastructure that supports both cloud and big data environments, ideal for storing and processing large volumes of data. Web-based tools will allow you to upload your big data to the manufacturing cloud. Collect big data in e-commerce. In big data in e-commerce, it will collect, store, and organize data from multiple data sources. Big data track and better understand a variety of information from many different sources. That was inventory management system, CRM, AdWord or AdSense analytics, email service provider statistics, etc. PLM in big data. Big data grows ridiculously fast. Most big data is informal by nature. Out of data, big data can undermine the results of your business analytics. Adopting big data, too big and too abstract. This is not simple and will not happen overnight for most of the manufacturing companies using PLM systems. PLM data size may reach to yottabytes. Advantages: dialogues with consumers, redevelop your products, perform risk analysis, keeping data safe, customize your website in real time, reducing maintenance costs. These all are the advantages of big data. And in conclusion, Silicon Valley and through social media is making big data a global phenomenon. Not only big data is cool, it happens to be a huge growth area as well. Thank you.